Okay, and why you break up with him?
I would say outgrowing someone. You know, no, seriously.
What you mean to outgrow him? You hit the lottery or something? Like, what you talking about?
I've outgrown him mentally, and it's just that analogy where you said just chasing someone and liking them more. That was me. I liked him more. So I think as I've gotten older, I've realized, like, wait a minute, I'm way more than what this person has, told me I've been all these years. I'm so much.
Wait, how long was y'all in a relationship for?
We were in a relationship for like, I say 11 years.
Oh, okay. You got half kids by him.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
2.
You better go find your baby daddy.
Okay. No thanks.
I'm broke up with him.
No,
why would you leave the father of your kids? That don't even make no sense.
Because it just wasn't, it was toxic. And I had to make
11 years though is wild. Like, okay, y'all done been through everything. That was like
high school, yeah. So you just start to outgrow. I'm 29 now. So what I wanted at 19, that's just different. And the characteristics that I see.
I understand 100%.
So you single.
Yes.
Would you date a man with kids?
I would.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that would be,
I mean, some chicks, it'd be a lot of girls that be like, I don't want to date men with kids, but they got 5
kids. Man with kids.
I don't know about that.
I would date a man with kids.
Understand parenting.
Right. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind if you had kids.
All right. I mean, fun fact. Guess I'll go easy.
Fun fact. Thank you. Fun fact, I would say I'm into science. I'm a whole nerd for real. So
give us one scientific fact.
Okay. So
not nothing on no Snapple bottle either.
Like you can't.
I don't want a Snapple bottle.
She said I'm not a Snapple bottle. What week?
Every season is 90 days. There you go. Every season is 90 days.
Shorty said her fun fact is that she's basically an aspiring scientist, but can't give no scientific facts.
She said every season is 90 days.
Look, it's the same cycle every 90 days.
Let's give another scientific fact.
Okay.
Okay, let's categorize it for you. Let's categorize it. Give me a scientific fact about men.
I would say definitely not as smart as women.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. We are smarter to some extent because
what?
Well, it don't develop.
Remember, mental maturity.
The same as ours. I'm sorry, some of you, but
scientifically, you're wrong because have you ever heard of the bell curve?
No, what's that?
I thought you was the aspiring scientist.
I know everything. I'm open to learning. What would you say the bell curve is?
You were supposed to be explaining the bell curve since you said that, oh yeah, I'm very into science and that's my fun fact.
Something to do with the frontal lobe.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
I do personally feel like women can achieve more consciousness and more alertness more than men.
Isn't it scientifically proven that women are more mature than men?
Just a tiny bit, not a lot.
Wrong.
Yes, it's true.
Just a little bit.
It's very true.
More
Men are so slow. It's not even a joke.
Okay, look, just a tiny bit.
Imagine if I said that. Y'all be like, oh, misogynist, he's a woman hater.
You said enough.
I've never said any women are dumb and y'all slow.
You
said very enough.
Seriously. So when we call a woman fast when she's 12, it's really just because she's genetically smarter than men. I mean, that's how we grow. I'm sorry.
Since you can't give any scientific fact about men, your scientific fact was wrong. You said that women are smarter than men. This is scientifically to be proven untrue. And this is proven by the bell curve. So there's a bell curve, right? And when it comes to IQ, most people, the general population, it'll be even, right? As far as men and women, they'll be even on the bell curve, meaning that they'll have a similar IQ, most individuals. Mm-hmm. But we have men on the opposite end of the bell curve, like the left end. Most of the dumbest people are men. That's on the bell curve.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I agree.
What is the bell curve, though?
I'm explaining it to you now.
He's going to tell us.
Yeah. Let me see. It looks like this, right? That's what it looks like.
That's a good example.
Yeah, that's a bell curve.
Yeah.
You see it? So on this end, right here, the dumbest people are men. Most people hover in the middle, right there. Men and women hover in the middle. But when you get to this end, the smartest people are men.
And who made that?
time
made that
out.
graph?
This is
Okay.
based off IQ.
Was that
This is
Trump?
based off IQ. So listen.
Was that Trump?
No, stop it. Listen.
That's wrong. Who made that graph?
So listen, when you look at it,
I mean,
so it's scientifically proven facts that, yeah, you'll get like the dumbest people will be men, but most individuals, like men and women, hover here anyway. But we excel when we are like the smartest men excel. They're over here, like much, much, much smarter than women.
I have a question.
yeah, I agree. They're the smartest one to cut the tree down.
Like,
The smartest
we're
one
speaking
to
about the
be
smartest
a
people are men.
mechanic. The
But I
smartest
have a
one to
question
become a
about that.
firefighter.
What is this?
Yeah.
Where is the statistic like curve coming from? Like the age. I mean, not the age, the time
What?
period. Because
For maturity, you mean?
No,
What you talking about?
I'm talking about because you're talking about the
When was
smartest
the
men
statistic
versus
given?
the smartest women, right? So for a long time, we didn't have the same like not abilities, but the same resources as
Opportunities.
men, and like in history. So like, do you know where the statistic is coming from? Like where you're saying that
Year.
like men versus women are like smarter? Do you
I mean, the
When
IQ
did they come
test
up with the
wasn't
bell curve?
It wasn't out when IQ test wasn't even invented. In the early 1900s. I don't know exactly when it was invented, but this all came about when women was in a workforce.
But I'm saying, do you know?
And
the time
was getting
frame?
education. No, I don't know the exact time frame of it, but if they just pull it like now, like
they
the
pulled
bell
it now,
curve
it'd be
that I
slightly
presented
different.
to you, I think the last IQ test was, this study was done, maybe 2022 or 2021? So yeah, it's recent. I think so. What are you trying to get at? Are you saying that?
No, I mean for as time goes, like we all know that a lot of things that were created or invented were behind the scenes, either created or in some way, shape, or form inspired by women.
Wait, what?
I'm talking about like
what?
Are you
in
talking about
like-
statistics change
I'm talking
over
about
the years?
like the statistics
Like-
of being smarter and all that stuff. He's saying that I was asking him about the time frame for that because like when we're talking about time frames, a lot of things in the past, I'm not talking about like right now,
or developed
but
by
I'm talking
men.
about in the past, a lot of things that were created by or inspired by women,
It was a matriarchal.
they were definitely put it on the back burner or not
Taken
given
by
credit
men.
for by and then they're okay, this is now my work because this is just how this is how it is because I'm your husband or
Like, that's
I'm
how
your
it's supposed to be.
supervisor
You're right.
or things like that. So like that's why I was asking him
Yeah.
what the time frame
So
was
okay,
for
so I
that.
see what you're trying to get at. You're essentially saying that, well, how do we really know what you're saying is accurate? Because, back in the day, men would take a lot of credit for things because women wasn't in college and they weren't really working like that. So if they did invent something, how do we really know that the woman didn't invent it? Well, even before I even ask that and debunk that, let's just speak about it biologically. Let's give some more biological facts and differences between men and women. So men, we have a natural proclivity to create. A natural proclivity is built in men to create. The reason being is because we have a natural propensity to compete. We want to compete with one another. When little girls play, if you ever observe little girls when they play, they'll play things with no competition. They'll play house. They'll play hopscotch. There's no winner or loser at all in hopscotch. They play these things because they're very social. You want to speak to one another, and this is how you get some happiness and how you feel a sense of purpose by being very social. This is why it's very easy to get chicks on a podcast. Well, not that easy. Got to book like 30 of them just to get like 6 to show up sometimes. But hey, it is what it is, right? But so women are social. But when you look at boys and observe boys, every game that they play, it has a clear winner and a loser. They'll play things like tag. They'll play other, games like hide and seek, like let's go. It's always a clear winner and a loser. This just means that men, how we're constructed, how we are born to be in competition. Now, since we're in competition with one another, well, what's competition? You do something, I want to do it better. We create. We have this natural proclivity, this tendency to create things. And this increases at our later years. So this is the differences between men and women. And it doesn't mean it isn't overlap. Yeah, there's women that be playing with the boys at young age, but there's not many of them. Then there's women that want to get in certain fields like STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. But there's not a lot of women going into those fields, even though women have all the equal rights and there's so much propaganda to push women towards STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. But guess what? It's funny. With all of this propaganda, with all of this media telling women to go into these fields, they still choose to go into fields like social work, to be a nurse, to deal with people because you're social. It's like embedded in you. I know you want to say something, but hold up. Listen, pick up the game. So I'm just speaking about the biological differences of men and women, which creates these tendencies in us to go out there and to create things, right? So now let's bring it back to the topic. Now you know the biology of us. Now let's get into the motivations.
Woman.
So everything that you're looking at, these mics that you're holding, the lights that you're seeing up here, this whole building, not one woman built the building. If you Google it, has there ever been a group of women that built a building? The answer is no. They never even built a building.
It's for us, though,
Stop,
right?
listen real quick.
Okay.
You never built a building. You never put 4 walls up and a freaking ceiling with a door and some freaking windows. You never did it. Hold up, Bees. Just listen to that. I want you ladies to feel the impact of that. You never did it on the face of this planet. You can Google it. It's never been done. Why haven't they did it? Because men have this natural proclivity to create. And guess what? We do these things for y'all.
Right.
We build a building for you.
It's for the
If you built a building, you wouldn't even want a man in there. If you had to build a building, think about it. If you actually had to build a building, you don't want no niggas in there like, I did this, forget y'all. Now, there's certain things that women did invent and stuff like that. We're not saying that they didn't invent anything, but 98% of things, 98% of inventions, all men.
Well,
Not
men,
physically,
Yeah,
but
men
intellectually,
invented-
they're for us.
No,
though.
I'm talking about inventions, the things that was created, all of it.
It was for
You
us.
remember
though.
back in
Well-
8th grade, they taught us hunters and gatherers. Weren't the gatherers the women and children, and they were the ones that used
I mean,
I feel
like men
the
are.
hunters.
Women
the
are the
hunters.
hunters.
I feel like
you were
men
the
are
hunters.
great.
The men's were the hunters. Women and children were the gatherers,
There we
right?
go, yes.
We were the ones that built the huts too.
Men are smart for certain things. Females are smart for
That's
certain
what I'm
things.
saying.
Everybody
You
has
said
their
We built
own
the
level of
weave
smart. Nobody's smarter
baskets.
than nobody.
We were the ones that
And
built the
that's
weave
that.
baskets. They built
That
the
means
little
we're
weave huts.
And
You
we're
don't remember
equal.
that? They
We're
taught us that in
equal.
8th
Y'all
grade,
wouldn't build the
yo.
building
The
for one for the
lions,
women.
they literally
Y'all don't
sat
have
there and
patience for
said that
baby
the
crying.
women and
Y'all go
children were
crazy.
the
One mic
were the
at a time, ladies.
gatherers.
One mic at a time.
I
One
was
mic
Were
just
the
at a time.
saying that y'all wouldn't be
gatherers.
building the buildings and the whole infrastructure if it wasn't for women's,
I'm saying-
No.
comfortability.
So
but no,
look at what I
literally,
just
but
said.
it's
No, look at what I
equal.
just
I still
said.
ain't
No,
built nothing, so what?
It's
Just
equal.
stop
It's
it.
equal.
That
though,
doesn't
right?
even make sense. Repeat what you just said.
I was just saying that all the infrastructure and the things that men are building is for the comfortability of women. So still
Now
ties
stop
down
it there.
to women.
No,
Okay.
stop it
Okay,
there.
I'll
It
stop.
doesn't. That doesn't even make any sense at all.
Okay.
Think about what I explained about the biology differences of men and women. How if there's no chicks, we have this natural propensity, meaning that it's rooted into our biology to compete.
But for what?
No,
though?
stop it.
I'm sorry. Okay.
It's this natural thing to compete.
Mm.
Then, since we have this natural thing to compete, we have this natural proclivity to create. If there's no chicks, if it's me and him, nigga, I want to outdo you in whatever we doing.
Bro, we do that now. at
We
the
do it
gym.
now.
We didn't.
No chicks. So listen, what I'm saying is, with no women around, men would still create things. Now, I'm not saying that, like, maybe we wouldn't create an air conditioner because it's like men can regulate their temperature better than women can. So maybe we wouldn't. That's a science.
You're right,
Oh
but that's
my
what I'm
Lord.
saying. It's equal because
Egypt
you guys
was the
are the
matriarchal.
creators. We came out of your rib cage. Y'all have to create for us, and then we're the ones that give the
We're the
emotional, the love, the
Intellectual.
caring.
Well,
the
at least you
cooking,
know that we the creators.
sex.
That's all I wanted you to know.
We give everything.
At least you do
I'm not
know.
saying I do
Stop
recognize
being
the
a
term
creator.
the creators. Okay, y'all got that.
the intros?
Y'all got that, but
Yeah, let's
it
finish
goes
the
both
intro.
ways.
Let's finish the intros.
Oh, you still didn't finish the
Yeah,
intro?
finish the intros. Okay. So,
Conversations.
dang, where was we with?
Okay, wait. We started with
He's getting me
the fun fact. So y'all feel?
Oh yeah, you ain't no scientist. Let's just
Yeah.
Look, I
Moving
read
on.
sometimes some stuff.
let's go with you. She been quiet. Let me see what she got to say. I know
Oh,
she got an
Lord.
attitude deep down inside. We finna bring this out. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.